Hello, welcome back to the queue. So quickly, it's Japan. Operation Spoils of War, Japan Turn 1. And I forgot to mention in the first video on the Bloodbath 1940, it is an 8-round game. Um, so you got to get with the program. And I also made a mistake thinking that this was a negative card um, because as I read it while on the camera, cruisers now have a movement of 3, period. Naval bases no longer increase movement. I thought that meant that naval bases no longer increase the movement for anyone, but I believe, and I kind of confirmed it with my teammates, um, that it means that you can't boost the cruiser to a 4. So maybe a little different wording there. Or maybe I'm just kind of crazy here. So anyway, that is a correction, which means that these are really 4 good cards. So we didn't get any negative cards, um, like I was thinking earlier. Japan, $4 for tech, 25 left. By a minor factory, no, I can produce 4 now at a minor factory. That's nice. Transport and a tank. So let's move into their attacks. Only China. We're going to leave Russia alone. We've got, oh, I didn't put out my little airplane markers. Interesting. All right, let me set this down and I'll grab them and put them out as we go. So going here from Fukain, let's move that back, move that back. We've got 2 infantry and 1 artillery coming down from, can't see it. Kiangsu will be a mech. He'll join the party. Up here in Japan, we've got a bomber, 1, 2, 3, 4. So he'll have 3 left, and he's going to drop off 2 infantry. So where's my white 3? So he can't make it back to Japan. All right, it looks like I got a big shadow behind me. I don't know how else to do that. That light's over my shoulder. I may have to turn this map around and film from the other direction. Maybe that's the best move. All right, well, that's a story for another day. For right now, we're living with this shadow. All right, so next, we've got 5 infantry and 2 artillery. Do we want to do that, or do we want to spread some out to the other direction? So 4 artillery. No, that's the meat of the Chinese is back here. 4 infantry, 2 artillery from Jiangsu will come in there. And then I'll distribute the planes as we get going. From Shantung, 4 infantry, 1 artillery. Um, and that's into Honan. Shaanxi, 4 infantry, 1 artillery into Shenxi. All right, so that is that. We probably don't need an aircraft there, but we may. They do have an anti-aircraft gun there, so more anti-aircraft dice. That's hooray for that. All right, they move in. Fighter tactical from Kiangsu. They have 2 left, and I'm hoping my battery holds out on this mic because I left it on the whole time. We've got a fighter from Okinawa. 1, 2, 3. So he'll have a 1 left on him. All right. That means we've got 2 fighters, 2 tacticals. 1, 2, 3. So they'll have 1 left. They'll go into Honan. 1, 2. Interesting. 1, 2, 3. So they can come down this way. And they'll come in there, and they'll have 1 left. All right, so from Tokyo, I do have another fighter and tactical pair. So they'll come out of Japan. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they'll have 1 left. All right, so that's how we're going to divvy up our planes. Do I want to bring in that guy there? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what? I don't think I do. I think we do. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. And he'll drop 2 infantry off into Honan there. All right. And he'll have a movement of 3 left. All right. Got it all figured out now. Everything else is non-combat. Let's do it. So we'll start here with his stupid anti-aircraft. We do have 3 planes there. We lost one on the first round with the Germans, and we didn't lose any for the Japan. That's nice. All right, so there's that shadow again. Boy, I hate that shadow. I don't really know how else to do this. So let's look at that same battle. We've got 4 infantry and a mech, but the mech is boosted by the artillery. So guess what? I forgot to bring my cup. So we got our 2 boosted, our 4 that are not, and then we have 2 fighters and a tactical. All right. And we're looking for a lot of hits here. And I lost a 1, so we'll roll that 1 again. See what we got. Oh, not good. 2 hits. 2 hits. Not good at all. All right, so China is defending with an anti-aircraft gun and 3 infantry. So, oh, but there is a cavalry. All right, so cavalry, 3 infantry. All right. So they get no hits. How about that? So we look over here. We'll probably lose the cavalry, the anti-aircraft gun. No hits. All right, so that worked out well for us. Let's roll this again, which should be the same because we didn't lose any casualties. And that is 5 hits, so that's it. There is 3 defending Chinese infantry. And I do not like this setup at all. All right, so, okay, well, the good luck continues. They will be extinguished without a loss. Next up will be this battle here. I've got 2, so those were there. All right, so I just have a fighter tactical there. 2 artillery, so that'll boost 2 infantry. All right. And then I have 3 infantry by themselves, and then a fighter tactical. All right. I think I just need 2 hits, and it looks like 3. No, yeah, 3. All right. So, yes, it is 2 hits. So, I don't know if I'm going to use this. Continuing on. 2, they get 1 hit back on me. All right. So, this battle here, I don't know where it is until I unbury it. We do lose an infantry. So, we'll go down to 4 infantry. And that is Anhui. Next battle up is Honan. And we have 1 artillery and 6 infantry and a fighter tactical pair. All right, so the artillery boosts 1 infantry. That leaves 5 at 1. And fighter tactical. All right. All right. I can never see. That's only 2 hits. That ain't good. Oh, it is good. They only have 2 infantry. 2 infantry back. And they get 1. So we'll lose an infantry and trade that out for those 2 for Honan. Finally, last here is Shensi. 4 infantry and an artillery and a pair. So that means boosted infantry artillery, 3, and then there's the pair. All right, get those Chinese. Oh, they only have 1 there for the China. All right. All right, so 4 hits, obviously, yeah. I can't see anything. We'll have to go to our tray. All right, Chinese defend with 1, and they do get a hit. Boy, that is so difficult to see. All right, so 1 and 1. So that green becomes 2 grays. All right, so that means 1, 2, 3, 4. So China, I got to reach way up there. It's going to go down to 8. Japan goes up to 33. All right, so let's land some aircraft. These 4 will land here in Senshi because they kind of have to. These 2 will land in Kiangsu because, well, no, you know what? They could land here in Fuking with all these other planes. So we'll do that. So we're just going to have a plane party in Fuking. Oh, I forget we start with that marker there. All right, so that leaves these 2 at 3, the bombers. 1, 2, 3. So he's just going to go 1, 2, land here in Kiangsu. This one here will come out of Honan 1, 2, 3 into Manchuria. All right, so this fighter here, let's see. His fighter can go 1, 2, 3. He's got nowhere to land, so we're good there. Our bomber is safe. All right, so let's move our other stuff. All right, so we've got this transport here is just going to go 1, 2, 3. So he's done moving. This transport's going to grab the guy from Palau, come over here to the Carolines, along with that cruiser, and the carrier will stay. All right, so 1, 2. All right, we don't have a naval base there, so let's move our sub here out of P-22 down 1, 2 to the Philippines. Our battleship destroyer, well, you know what? We're going to bring a transport down. We don't want the British to get crazy on us. So this transport that was in P-14 will grab an infantry and an artillery, and he'll come down 1, 2, drop them off into Fuking. Nope, not the infantry artillery, the infantry tank. All right, so that means this chip is an actual infantry, so does that make a mess? All right, now we've got this transport that hasn't done anything yet. He's going to come up and drag an artillery over to Korea. We're going to bring a battleship, a destroyer, or are we? Do we care if Britain attacks that destroyer? I don't think so. So let's bring the battleship and destroyer up here into P-14. Keep the party going. So we've got this mech. He's going to go 1, 2. And the 2 infantry from Jihol come down to Senshi. 2 infantry from Korea will slide over to Manchuria. We've got the fighter in Korea. I guess it might as well come down here and protect that bomber in case I'm missing something. All right, I think that that's it. Or do I want that fighter? I want that fighter up here in Japan. So Korea fighter goes to Japan. All right, so we've got 2 infantry in Hokkaido. They're going to move over to the Curly Islands because they are connected. Maybe you could or couldn't see that. That might not have been in view. I think that's pretty much going to be it for Japan's turn movements and whatnot. So let's grab their goods. You know what? I do need one more infantry here. So we're going to leave 3 infantry in Korea. Instead of moving 2 over, we'll just move 1 over. All right, so our factory goes in Kiangsu. Our transport goes in P14 along with our tank. All right, we are golden. Let's collect some cash. We are up to 33 on our income. So that will be 33. And then our bonus money, let me move our dice tray here. We get 15 when we're not at war now. And we don't have any of the other bonuses. So $15 it is. All right, that should give us a cool 48 if my calculations are correct. Japan recap: fighter, tactical, carrier, transport, cruiser, destroyer, 3 infantry or anti-aircraft gun, sub in P-38, transport in P-30, infantry Taiwan. Fuking is infantry, armor, 1, 2, 3 fighters, 2 tacticals. Hunan is 4 infantry, artillery, mech. Anhui, 4 infantry, 2 artillery. Honan is 5 infantry, 1 artillery. Shensi, 3 infantry, 1 artillery. No, yeah, Shensi. What is this one? Shanxi is 2 fighters, 2 tacticals, mech, 2 infantry. Oh, but you know what? I don't need to land that there because this was the bomber. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking. He'll land. The bomber will land there in Shanxi instead of Kangsu. All right, up in Mongolia, 6 infantry, anti-aircraft, artillery, bomber. Korea, 3 infantry, artillery, 2 infantry up there on the Curly Islands. Japan, infantry, artillery, tank, 3 AA, 2 fighters, 1 tactical. And last but not least, in the sea zone, 2 carriers, 2 fighters, 2 tanks, 3 transports, 3 destroyers, cruiser, sub, 2 battleships. And that is a wrap.